How's the Mighty Tribe? How's YouTube, Facebook, Instagram? See my fertility. Good morning, Young. Good morning, Pan. Good morning, Carnivore 84. Good morning, Vargoric. Another awesome, amazing day. Starting the day. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. What a wonderful day. I'm wearing the nice shirt that Dr. Lutheringer gave me for my birthday. And I'm back wearing a little bit more of my bling. And I hope everyone's doing well. Rose, Lee, Clark, Deborah, how are you doing today? And Ann, it's a gorgeous day. Questions, comments, thoughts, ideas. We are just sharing another beautiful day in God's universe. I've been working on my talk for Austin, Texas, 21st, 2nd, 23rd. I think I'm talking on, Saturday. I think I got it here. Let's see, Saturday. Let's see, Saturday, I think at 9:40, I'm talking in a moderator in a round table on Sunday at 9 o'clock in the morning. I hope everyone's doing well. It's a gorgeous day. It's Wednesday, hump day as they call it. Esther, we're depleting our deuterium. We're replacing the heavy hydrogen for the light hydrogen because you're fasting, eating fatty meat, and you're minimizing and or eliminating plants. I always say plants are the predators and we be the prey. Alexandra, Esther, Shaw, Romaine, and Ann Ritchie, good morning. How you doing? I may cut off a little bit early this morning. I have I have an interview at 6 a.m. my time, and then I got to get back to my usual. Let's see. Max Gulhane, podcast Regenerative Health. So I'm excited to be on the Max Gulhane podcast. So again, just look up what's Kiltz doing these days, and watching a little bit of Sean Baker yesterday on one of his Instagrams. So you got to check out Sean Baker stuff on Rivero Health and how we all need to be shifting and changing our lifestyle by what you put in here, and the motion of the Miracle Magical Machine. Our, Rina Natalia, good morning. Cole Via Jers, good morning. Let's see. Gilbert Liba by Bird. Liba, little baby bird. Awesome. I get it eventually, right? Might take me a little bit. Dante's Farm, good morning. Good morning, Miss Tia's fine this beautiful day in paradise. I've been listening to Ravenous by Sam Apple on Otto Warburg, and basically Otto Warburg figured out that sugars glycate and damage the mitochondria, which ultimately diminishes the energy resources for the cell. The cell either dies or becomes cancer. And we're feeding cancer because we're consuming plant sugars in significance, and they're not required in the human diet at all. I generally recommend one meal a day. If you're going to consume them, you want to add the fat. That's the very best. Jers, how you doing? Cool. Mode, good morning. Maja, good morning. How you doing this beautiful day? Sam Apple's book is really good. I'm enjoying it tremendously. So, we'll probably finish it up end of next week. Let's go another week of that one. And again, what are you thinking? What are you listening to? What are you watching? What have you immersing your beautiful body in, right? Karina Harris, how you doing? Karen Harris, on my way to my transfer tomorrow morning. We'll live to see you and take a pic in Syracuse. I may be in the operating room tomorrow. So, but Dr. Lutheringer and Dr. Verdialis are doing transfers tomorrow. They're awesome in retrievals. Emma, good morning. UK, how you doing? Gonzalo, awesome. How are you doing this beautiful day? And Helen Davis, Reno, Nevada. It's a beautiful day wherever you're at in this globe. We're sort of focusing on prayers of kindness, generosity, faith, and patience. A Lion's Diet, nice. I have colitis. I'm in UK, so info is harder to find. So loving. Oh, thank you so much, Emma. And again, just go to drkiltz.com. Got a lot there. Look at the Lion's Way, which is Kiltz's Way, but the Lion's Diet. Michaela Peterson, she is a rock star. Basically, how the body heals by sticking to. Where's Kiltz's book? Just go to Amazon. I think that's the place. Or go to drkiltz.com. There'll be a link there. Awesome. We are the lionesses and the lions of life. That's really it. And basically, you got, I call it the baby's way. Where's my baby's way? Oh, there it is. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, but no sugar required and no ice cream required. Some people can't tolerate cream, milk, butter, cheeses. So it's steak, meat, salt, water. That's really it. It's the combo, meat, salt, water, which is the way of life. All right. Left and right brain. Again, you can get the Intentions book on Amazon also. And you just write your own, by the way, every day. Get yourself a pad, a pen, a paper, a pencil. Loyalty over royalty. Prior to my blood work, my portal changed since I had my blood work done. Prior to my blood work, it's okay. Loyalty or royalty. Those are the medications I recommend. I think they work well. All right. Your design mind, right brain, attends to the melody of life, where your sign mind, left brain, attends to the notes that compose the melodies. And here is the key to natural writing. The melodies must come first. Gabriel Lucerico. Most of us are inclined to rely more on either our left or right brains. Our left brain is responsible for logic, process, and analytical thinking, and controls the right side of our body, right? Our right brain is responsible for visual processing, creativity, and emotional intuitiveness. Our right brain controls the left side of our brain. The motor side is controlled, the left motor by the right brain, the left brain, the right motor. That's it, right? First time live with you. Thank you. 2 a.m. in Las Vegas. Awesome. Lee Ann Stiles, thanks for stopping in. Amy, good morning to you. Clark, good morning. Let's see. I start the day this way. I got up at 3:30. So I'm slowly moving back to my 3 a.m. In East Coast time to get up and out and get moving. I usually do my 30 minutes of weights, walking, biking, or rowing, and then a little bit of my heavy lifting. I do my rings, and I meditate, pray, and listen to positive, uplifting words, because the word is the way, right? Positive. Ovarian hyperstimulation can happen in my case. All of it, we're always aware of that. Loyalty over royalty, always. Hyperstimulation can happen to everyone. Our dosing and protocols take into account all of that. Right on. Ingrid, good morning. Deuterium in raw milk. You're going to add the fat, less deuterium. What's your take on cold pressed organic coconut oil as a cookie media? If you're a vegan, I think the coconut oil is fine. Vegetarians use butter, and Mediterraneans, pescatarians, and carnivarians go to lard, tallow, ghee, butter too. But again, coconut oil is a saturated fat. Cold pressed, that's okay. Let's see, Atul, Nath, good morning. Lynn, great day every single day. Bad carb, right? The brand of your shirt. Oh my, you're going to ask Kiltzy that one. Roll, R-O-H-L, I think. Let's see, right? Well, I'm not taking it off now, but I think it's roll. I get it later for you. R-O-H-L-E, I think. Let's see. Nalil, JM, good morning. Coco Fitness. And fitness is first in the faith of the mind every single day. All right. Both sides of our brain are needed equally. We need our left side to help us understand and process our surroundings, to keep us grounded and bring order to our lives. We need the right side of our brains to help us dream, imagine, create, and think about the big picture. Too often, however, we try to quiet our right brain, letting our left brain do the driving for us. We repress the intuitive flow of our artistic selves in favor of order and logic, when in fact the opposite would often serve us better. You got to be creative, artistic, and have fun in life, right? Luke is in the house. Jonathan, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rock on, get moving in this day. Again, what are you listening to? I've been listening to Sam Apple's book on Ravenous about Otto Warburg, who figured out that sugars, plant sugars, cause cancer because they damage the mitochondria. They glycate. That's it. B12, D3, folic acid deficiency, CIN, sperm, cause miscarriage. Oh, damaged sperm, damaged eggs, damaged embryos, damaged uterus, damaged body, male side, female side, the egg source, sperm source, all can cause miscarriages, failed pregnancy, all sorts of diseases for sure. That's why I talk about what you put in this miracle magical machine is critical. Be very discerning. But my general take is we were created as lions and we ate meat. But then we've been duped to eat plants, right? These domesticate and damage you. You eat a lot of this, you become a domesticated pig, cow, and a sheep. It's really kind of crazily simple. As a physician, I looked at all the studies, right? And the studies, sometimes I call them snake oil, and data can be doo-doo sometimes, right? Well, but that study says this, and this study says that. And I'm confused completely until I finally did the number one experiment was on me. I was a general Mediterranean vegan vegetarian eater until I finally fell into paleo after Atkins, and then keto, and then carnivore, and all the arthritis, psoriasis, migraines, kidney stones gone, right? On Monday, sorry, Georgia. Good morning, son. I wanted so bad for you to do my retrieval. I know, Georgia. Listen, I do most of the transfers, and I'm on the phone or Skype all day long. Fada, how are you? I need help. No food, no money. Let's see. Go to work every day in one way or another. The beauty of work today is everyone, but there's always help out there. Vitamin D levels. Eat the fatty meat, eggs, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, salt, one meal a day, and get out into the sunlight of life, right? Richard, good morning. Kiltzy, Ekab, good morning. Thanks for stopping in. The Mighty Tribe's working this week because I've got the proper device. That's it. Let's see. This Thursday, I'm not here Thursday. I'm in the operating room doing surgeries. So it's Dr. Lutheran or Dr. Verdialis in the morning. Friday and Saturday, I'm here all day with Dr. Verdialis. PLC 865, good morning. Stardust Luna, good morning to you. And we are but stardust. It's all we are, right? No more Celebrex, no more blood pressure meds, no more Dante's Farm. I'm telling you, if you use the proper human diet, the phrase my good friend Dr. Ken Berry, which is animal-based, right? And you will feel better. Yes, you got to lift the weights, right? DD barbells, right? My good friends, check out DD barbells. And it's all, listen, all you need to do is have a set of these. I have these right on my desk at the office. And I also have a chin-up bar in my office. And I sometimes will get down and do 20 push-ups, right? Happy Helen, how you doing? It's a great time to see you. Happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. And remember, the wealth is in the mind, not somewhere else, right? This idea that you're going to lose money is a magic of the mind. That's it, right? So simple. Rachel Alves, how you doing? Ray Woodson, how are you? Day 55. No more. Look at, again, my back pain went away. Arthritis, psoriasis, kidney stones, migraines, bowel bleeding, hemorrhoids. never felt better. And what I've learned is that we've been maybe lied to. Cognizant dissonance. Cognizant dissonance means you think one thing, they think another, and the opposite is true in all sides, right? So is it possible that human beings are easily duped to believe this, but actually this is true? That's what I found in science. And even scientists, they have their propaganda of what they believe. And again, we're here to all communicate and discuss this, right? Devin, how you doing, dude? Devin, the dude, awesome. It's Mullen, Georgia. Let's see, name her, personalized. I'm trying to get as many as I can, but some days they go so fast, right? Check out drkiltz.com, where you can get copies of my Keto, Carnivore, Inspirations, Living Your Best Life, the Fertile Feast. I think I got the Fertile Feast here. I've got my, let's see if I can get this. I've got, sort of the stack of books that I'm always looking at and always taking a read at, but you got to keep reading, and have your stack of books everywhere in every way you can, because you never know when in the one moment you need a shift, right? Feeling is the secret, remember, but thinking creates the vibrational energy within you, right? ADD, ADHD. All right. Who's got ADD, ADHD, right? Symptoms, and do we need to medicate when eating? No, when you eat like a lion, it all goes away because it's all caused by ya lions. Good morning. How can workout carnivore around my hormones? Listen, when you eat the proper human diet, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, salt, that's it. Go to one meal a day or less. You'll feel the best. And listen, your hormones work great, your blood flow, your muscles, your bones, your thinking, your everything. It's magic, right? That's it. The subconscious is not concerned with the truth or falsity of your feelings. It always accepts as true that which you feel to be true, right? So the thought, conscious or subconscious mind, drives the vibrational energy of you. And that's why you want to it's a walkabout of life, right? You always want to be thinking the beauty of life, not the negative Nelly, right? Raw eggs are good, Maine. Love raw eggs. Sandy, skin tags and face, they go away. Again, inflammation is caused by plant-based and a low animal fat diet. That's really it, right? Minimize the plants, maximize the fatty meat. In my opinion, again, this is the way. Now, again, enjoy my ice cream from time to time, fruit and honey from time to time, but not every day. It's not good. And there are people that are highly allergic to plants. And if you get a copy of Kiltz's Keto, it's Carnivore on Amazon, but you can get a copy of this digitally and this on Dr. Kiltz's website. And if you buy the 30-day Carnivore course, lots there, by the way. Lots there, right? Let's see. Eat raw eggs. Vince Garanda. I love raw eggs. As a kid, I ate raw eggs all the time. Loved them. I throw them in milk, but it was non-fat milk, and maybe a little Ovaltine. Eventually, now I get cream, eggs, a little bit of vanilla. Perfect. Georgia, if I'm not pregnant, we have to talk. Absolutely. Make an appointment. Text me. I'll get you in the next week, 2 or 3. Can you imagine? It's just like there's so much need out there, and we're all doing our very best, right? DD barbells, check it out. You gotta lift, right? Heavy lifting. What's the heaviest thing you lift every day? Is the worry of your mind, right? But I want you to take worry and consider it the wonder of the universe, right? Clark, good. Charlotte Rittman, good morning. Feeling great on carnivore. Don't tell everyone you're carnivore, right? They're just be silent about it, right? You're going to sparkle. Your energy and vibration is going to show in ways that are more amazing. That's it, right? Call after 2-week wait, Georgia. Great. Give me a text message. I'll get you in. 315-416-9872. Slipknot. What is best for healing? Carnivore or the lion? Well, meat, salt, water, the MSW, the Lion's Way, is the very best. Now, the Lion's Way is simple. 1 meal a day or less, fatty meat, salt, and water. Bingo, right? You'll feel better than ever before in the universe. That's the magic, right? That's the masterful magic of the universe. And who's in charge of you? God is, right? Hardware, opinion maintaining carnivore with alpha-gal allergy. You know what? I think sometimes we're duped, but carnivore is fat, protein, and feed this to your food. That's it. But ultimately, you might try goat. Goat, sheep. I personally think pork is okay, but you got to focus on, again, carnivore is high fat, medium to low protein, and low to no plants. Crazy, right? All right. Good morning. Maintaining. We got carnivore, alpha-gal hardware 2. Which are the best cuts of beef for fat? Oh, you're asking Kiltzy that one? Ribeye and a lot of fat. You want to maintain the fat. That's what I love. You got to eat the fat. And again, too many of us are getting cuts of meat that the fat's already been cut off. You want to make sure you talk to your butcher and write DD barbell, the rib eye, right? That's it. Abram, how you doing? Alish, Cheesh, how you doing? Sandy, my friend never ate sugar or junk food his whole life. This month, body is very good. Good condition. Awesome. I just turned 67 also, Sandy. Again, when we call junk food, we got to be careful, but you're right. You want to focus on the fat because fat suppresses inflammation in the bowels. Have you ever noticed that butter rarely or never molds? Medium to low protein. See, Clark, I think we add too much protein and not enough fat. See, fat is the fuel that doesn't require the liver for metabolism. Basically, fat goes to the lymphatics distributed everywhere because fat is the fuel for the mitochondria, not sugar. Sugars and amino acids must be converted to fat in the liver in order to fuel the Ferrari. And we're the Ferraris. That's it. Fat on ribeyes, right? Slipknot, absolutely. Sausages, again, be careful. They add a lot of spices, and the spices can be very antigenic and or toxic to your body. So I minimize or eliminate them. I don't eat them very much, right? Let's see. Opinion on maintaining carnivore alpha-gal. Again, I think it's okay. Can't find that brand. I'm going to get it for you. Let's see. Hold on. Nope. I don't have it there. RHONE. Do I got it? You got it now? Right? RHONE. All right. How can I not feel bad about my hair being all gray? Well, why would you feel bad about your hair being all gray? Why wouldn't you love who and what you are? It doesn't matter if you have disabilities, if you're misshapen, as some people say. Basically, love what you are. That's it. That's the magic of the universe. Anything you're not loving, love it. If you want to dye your hair, go ahead and do it. But I would say love the gray. I love my gray white hair, right? I love my size, shape, age, weight, gender description. I love it. But when you give hatred to anything, your body is thinking you hate you. And that's the magic of the brain, right? Spices are antigenic. I believe they're not good for us, right? Put the spices in your eyes, right? If they hurt your eyes, they will hurt something in your cells, but you just don't feel it while it's doing the damage, right? Focus on fat. See, we're meant to get fat, not be skinny, right? The argument of needing high vibrational fruit, well, that's a little bit a lie because there's no need for plants. There's no essential plant product. You can eat it because you've been misled and misfed. And that's why we're all sick. And that's why we're all duped to be followers and not leaders. See, followers will feed on anything, but leaders feed as lions on meat, right? Gray means, look at it, absolutely. But whatever it is, love it, right? Every age has its own beauty. Look at whatever you are. Like every time you're like, oh, I wish I was this. No, I'm glad I am this. I'm glad I'm 67 years young. I've got troubles in the universe because God says, I got this one for you and you're going to love it every single day, right? Smart turkey. Is raw meat better than cooked? Don't know that answer completely, but I tend to do raw to very rare. Absolutely. Willow Wilson, Lucas Bright, chicken is too lean. You got to add the fat. Fat is where it's at. And if you're skinny in a famine, you're fertilizer fast. That's it. We are built to get fat. We're not meant to be skinny. Skinny is deadly in a famine. When you're pregnant early on, skinny could be deadly if you have hyperemesis and you don't have the fat. That's it. Ingrid, is there more deuterium in water or raw milk? I guess it's going to depend on where the milk and the water and what the cow and all that eats, right? Let's see. Lucas, Joey says chicken is fed soy and it's all too poisonous to eat. Is it true? Well, again, some chickens, depending on what they're being fed or eating, but listen, go to your farmer. Like you want to get the chickens that are eating the bugs, right? Butter different than yogurt. Yogurt in general is made for more sugars, and then butter is all fat. That's where it's at. Oop. Let's see. Where's Kiltz's butter? Butter is always better. My Wegmans Butter Boy butter. A spoonful of butter makes everything better. Everything. Amazing, right? Spreading contagious enthusiasm. My good friend Barbara Glanz, March 22nd. There is a sacredness to tears. They are not the mark of weakness, but of power. They speak more eloquently than 10,000 tongues. They are the messengers of overwhelming grief, of deep contrition, and of unspeakable love. Amish butter. I like Amish butter. I've had it. Absolutely. Don Joseph, good day to everyone out there. Have an awesome, amazing day. If you're stopping in for a minute, you're driving on the road, whatever you're doing, you're focusing on the beauty of the day, right? Oh, that was Washington Irving. And I got a couple other quick morning quotes. 22nd of March, 2023. Tackle life with abandon. With abandon. Go all out. Hold nothing back. Your self-confidence will draw results, right? Every single day, I am doing everything and anything in my life, right? And am I afraid? Yes, sometimes, philosopher, right? Awesome. Sometimes we're afraid. It's okay. Good morning, Leslie. How you doing? A great day. Carnivore fuel through hikes like Appalachian Trail. Remember, the fat is the fuel. Whatever you eat, you better make fat or eat fat or your fertilizer fast. That's really it. It's so simple, right? Tackle life with abandon. Well, you don't want to tackle it, right? You don't want to take it down. All right. Our good friend, Wayne Dyer from Dallas, Thomas Suturias. Beef is totally enough. It's it. Lucas Bright. It's the best, right? Moving on, done. Stick to your fight with your hardest hit. If things seem worse, you must not quit. Have a great day. That's good. Moving on, done. All right. Stick to your fight with your hardest hit. If things seem worse, you must not quit. Never, ever, 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 ever quit. And let's see. We've been reading and listening to Never Finished by David Goggins. If you haven't read this, you must. Inspired to never, ever, ever give up. Is it hard? Some days, right? Jerry Lee Colbert, how you doing? And remember that every single thing you've gone through has helped lead you to where you are today. Malcolm joined us. Good morning, Malcolm. How you doing today? Every single day. Thank you, God, Lord Creator, for the day. Stick to the fight and never quit. That's it. Moving on, done, right? Hola. Let's see. Juan de Masas. Good morning. Frankie, good morning. It's a beautiful day. Goggins is the man. Absolutely. Like this guy is raw, real, radical, and a ranger, right? Sinus congestion when I eat cheese, Ponce, MD. A lot of people, again, meat, salt, water is the ultimate elimination diet. Once you add cow's milk products, cheese, even eggs for some people, allergies, antigens show up. So MSW, meat, salt, water. That's it. Meat, salt, my Malden salt, and my water. I'm calling Clayscapes today to see if they're going to fix my kiln. They've working on my swimming pool for 3 years now to get help. It's been like radical crazy to get someone to fix it, but patience in the universe. Just be patient, right? Okay, you can't get a Kiltz cup right now. Wait, it'll come. It'll come. Watch what is in the cheese. DD Barbell, absolutely. Again, what are they making the cheese out of, right? What milk are they using? But cheese molds, right, to make it cheese, right? And even the bacteria, yeast, and the microbes could be antigenic. Antigenic means it stimulates an immune response. Swelling, heat, redness, pain, dysfunction, damage, death of the cell, of the mitochondria, of the organ, of the organism, right? Think about Himalayan pink salt. Listen, go out and collect and make your own salt. But ultimately, the great salts out there, now they're talking about, are they contaminated? Is real salt? Redmond's the best. Malden, Himalayan. I don't know that answer, but you got to do your own research. But I would say they're probably good, right? Let's see. Blood-brain barrier repaired on carnivore. Absolutely. Your glycocalyx. The glycocalyx. Where's my books on the glycobiome? Hold on. I got to walk over. All right. Kiltz is going to talk about the glycobiome in Austin, Texas, right? The essentials of the glycobiome and glycobiology. See, the sugars are primarily for glycosylation, not for direct mitochondrial fuel. See, the sugars must go to the liver and via insulin be converted to fat or your fertilizer fast, right? And again, it's really crazy comments and ideas. Most of us don't understand the majority of this craziness, but it is absolutely true. Let's see, snacking on liver pate. Oh, nice, Victoria. I love liver pate. I made ribeye steak from Alpine Butchers, and I made duck foie gras, duck liver from Hudson Valley Farms. Cream you put in your eggs. 1-to-1, a lot of fat. But again, you got to figure out what feels good and right for you. That's it. Let's see, powerful spiritual phrases that can change the quality of your life. My soul, wait thou only upon God, for my expectation is for him, her, it, me, you, all of us. God, we are. Done. Simple, right? The most serious and powerful facts in human nature is that you are likely to get what you basically are expecting. Spend years developing the mental attitude of expecting that things are not going to turn out well, and you are likely to get exactly what you're thinking about, right? You create a mental condition slated to an unhappy outcome. If, on the contrary, you develop and maintain a mental attitude of faith and expectancy, hoping, dreaming, believing, praying, working, you will create the vibrational energy, right? In which every good thing can and will grow. Fill your mind with the positive power of spiritual expectancy, and God and his good will flow toward you always. HRT, postpartum, I would say you got Jenny Miller, you got to reduce the inflammation, look at fasting, and look at Kiltz's fertile fatty food ideas. And it's a crazy one. You might even look at Emmerich and Kiltz's book on Keto for Fertility. Ooh. Miss Emmerich is like, to me, is like Julia Child of the modern food guide. It's all good. It's all great. Here for about an hour. I'm going to cut off a little early today. Elena, DC, Ponce, cooking pan. Would you recommend for cooking steak? Well, all right. I put mine under the broiler. You can use the black pearl, iron, cast iron looks great too, right? Soko, I'm blocked on here as well. Let's see, question. I felt little improvement when eating cheese or milk and butter, carnivore. That's why I switched to the Lion diet. I felt little improvement on butter carnivore. Yeah, it's the Lion's Way or the meat salt water, MSW. That's the very best way, right? Himalayan's okay. Again, cheese and milk for many people and butter and eggs doesn't work, right? I'm so blessed. Everything always works out for me. Every day I reflect and I count my blessings. I go down the list. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Even in the troubles, right? The troubles, the trenches, right? It's all happening the way it's supposed to happen. All right. If you want to learn more about the glycobiome, read the Sugar Code, and also, let's get this one, Essentials of Glycobiology. Basically, there's DNA, RNA, amino acids make proteins, and then the sugars are attached to the protein, right, to give its proper shape, the proper barcode. So it can be the lock or the key, and enter or stay out, right? I wish I had started my IVF at CMY. Now I'm 47, perimenopause. Ali Kusmanto, we can still help. Again, never give up. but give it up to God always, every day. All right. Clark, seared one in butter and cast iron last night. Nice. Finished in the oven, poured the pan juice. I did the same thing, Clark. Same thing for Kiltzy last night. I took but I actually just put it under the broiler and throw some butter on it, slice it up. I put a little bit of blue cheese also. The best. Carbon steel pan, okay. Yeah, absolutely. HRT to restore, hormone replacement therapy is in order to replace the hormones that you may be missing. I'm not a big one. Hey, Sean Finnegan from Costa Rica. And don't forget, Reversed Carnivore is coming out. You got to check it out. And we're reversing diseases through keto and carnivore. See, keto's for the masses and carnivores for the masters, right? Fasting brings I'm telling you, one meal a day, do a 2 to 3 day fast once a week or once a month, 2 once a week, 3 once a month at least, and then a 5 day twice a year, January, July. So we got another one coming up. Let's see. And again, use your mind as the master manipulator of your life, right? Allison, it's my pleasure. Listen, I'm kid, grew up in LA, kicked out of school, couldn't read, in a gang, ADHD, OCD, dyslexia, depression. Let's see, manic depressive. I've been labeled, but what I learned as a physician is that we've been duped to believe one thing, but turns out the opposite is true. They're teaching you God is over there, but God is right here in all of us, right? God's not over there. God's right here. And when you realize God is you, you're like, whoa, you mean I can control the universe? Rock on, right on. Cheese, because I would need that in this diet. Well, you don't need cheese. You may love the cheese, but it's not a need. You need fat, protein, I think salt and water, all right? That's it. And lots of beautiful fresh air and lots of love, right? Love always, right? But, a little bit of fatty cheese is good. I love a little Parmesan, a little Gorgonzola, and blue cheese for sure. Let's see. Thank you for all you do. I'm carnivore. I want to have more babies. So many people tell me it's high risk at my age. Listen, you choose you, they choose them. When they say what you should do, you say, you know what? Thank you. I appreciate you. God and I are best friends. We talk daily, like infinite, right? He's like constantly telling Kiltz, all right, live every morning at 5, get up early every day, eat steak every day, be kind, generous, and loving always, and read, right? Just keep reading. How old were you when you started applying reading? I really jumped in. Well, let's see. Obviously, I had to read to go to medical school and go to college, but it was work. Work was harder. I put more time and energy into it. And eventually, probably in my 40s, late 30s, 40s, I voraciously began to read everything and anything. Positive, uplifting, spiritually driven to uplift, right? And then I started Audible books about 25 years ago, and I listened to Audible books all the time, every single day. That's the absolute way, right? Let's see. All right. Let me get you back here. There's my mighty tribe, the mighty tribe. All right. Let's see. Pork rinds. I think they're good, but you got to add the fat. Get the fat. Pork rinds are okay, but I'm not a snacker on all that stuff. I minimize all of that, right? From Toronto, good morning. How's Lisa Flanders in Toronto? Sandy Seifried, how you doing? Good morning. How about heavy cream and coffee? Heavy cream and butter's okay. It's okay. It's absolutely okay. Let's see. CG, good morning. Ahmet, good morning to you. Thoughts on kefir? I'm not a big kefir fan, but a little bit. Jerry Lee Colbert is okay. Been carnivore 6 months. Again, minimize to maximize. Kefir's fermented, so just a little bit's okay, right? Love to talk to you sometime about how you get so much done. I get so distracted. I get distracted too. I'm distracted, but there are a few things that I make sure I get up early, listen, read, positive thinking every day in every way. I'm working on this, right? Chicago deal, oxalate dumping. Oh yeah. P raw. I am Mike. Yeah. Oh, it's terrible. Cold turkey, marumi, almonds, and spinach. I used to have terrible oxalate problems. Still having low back pain. It'll go away. Go carnivore and fasting. You gotta push through the pain and to get the gain. It'll happen. It will happen, right? Every single day. Heal the gut. It takes 3 to 6 months, Lucas. 3 to 6 months. Sometimes even 6 months to a year for sure. Dairy's okay, but not cheese. Again, some people could tolerate dairy products better than others, Cindy. Again, I didn't say so. It's any dairy product, even butter, cream, milk, cheeses, yogurts. I think they're more antigenic. Some people tend to have more antigenicity than others, right? If you're not sure, the ultimate elimination, meat, salt, water. Lisa, Sandy, good morning. Let's see. Lucas, Lisa, what do you do for parasite cleansing? Well, that's probably where still meat, salt, water. And I don't know what parasites you've got, but the parasites love sugar and they come with the plants. So fatty meat and fasting, 5-day fast, that really will help a lot. Lots. Hoping to catch a sperm today. Nice. A little bit of this, a lot of this. A little bit of this and a lot of this. A little bit of this and a lot of this. A little bit of this and a lot of this. That's the key. All right. Clark, we'll get there. Bin Wu, good morning to you, my friend. The Mighty Tribe, we're live. I'm working on ways to make sure the Mighty Tribe stays live every day. Let's see, how long carnivore? I've been carnivore for 12 years. Sandy, Lisa, again, the longer, the livelier. That's it. Let's see, Karam, Prayan, good morning. Kata, Kadkedi, awesome. Thanks for stopping in. Every single day, a little bit of this and a lot of that. Every single day, thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for this day, every day, in every single way. What are you thinking? What are you learning? What are you living? And remember, lifetime learning, right? Cleansing supplements. I don't think they're necessary. The supplements, when you eat the fatty meat, the bone broth, the bone marrow, you'll feel better, and do a 2 to 5 day fast. I think 5 day once a year at least is great. It's not necessary, but wow, when you can do something hard, wow, it's quite amazing. All right, July 5 day fast, but try a 2 to 3 day fast once a month. Pick the first week of the month, the second week, the third week, the last week. It's simple, but what you want to add the salt. Add the salt. That's it. All right. Life is a course of learning, right? And if one door is closed, move over here and go in the side door, right? That's the very best way to life, right? Linda, let's see, water for the fast. That's a water, bone broth if you want. Some people do a little butter, but I would say water. I do my Gerolsteiner. I don't know where my Gerolsteiner is, but all right. Let's see. I've got to sign off a little early. I got a few things to do. I have a 6 o'clock meeting. I love you, my friends. Have an awesome, amazing day. God bless to you. And thanks for stopping in. I'll see you. Let's see. I think I might have a meetup this Wednesday or next Wednesday again for the Mighty Tribes Carnivore Course. So be there. Let's see. Don't drink too much. Too much water is not good. That's it. Advantage of one meal. Well, one meal a day allows the glycobiome of the gut to heal. It minimizes the sugar and protein delivery to the liver. So remember, insulin goes up with protein and amino acid and glucose or sugar elevation, sugars, glycans. So best to eat one meal a day at night. All right, Sandy, great day for you. Clark, Godspeed to you. Deborah, what do you mean stays live every day? All day, cause that would be fantastic, but expecting too much. All right. Live every day, 5 a.m. for Kiltz. Have a great day, my friends. Again, I'm cutting off a little bit early. I got to get ready for an interview in a few minutes. John Wolf, Ben Wu, Clark Peacock, Jerry Lee, do the 2-day fast. Do you drink more? I add a little more salt. I don't drink a lot more water. Rebecca, Charlotte, dairy and gluten have a lot of opiates. Right on. This is again. And why do you think we love milk? Because it has some morphine opiates in it that make us like, oh, that's so good. Meat, salt, water. That's the way. Have an awesome day. All right, John, take care. Thanks for stopping in. Again, a little early today. And it's like, what are you doing? Yes, a little early today.